Hi guys, this is Streamily Studios, and today we have Jodelle Ferland. We're so excited to have you here.
Thanks. This is really exciting. I normally only do this kind of thing at conventions, so I'm really excited about this.
Awesome, and you have so many fans that are so excited to have you on and to see all these really cool prints from so many different really cool IPs. I mean, you've done so many iconic projects and characters.
Yeah, there's quite. I think I really like the photos in my shop. Actually, I think there's a really good variety. Yeah, it's funny. There's usually at conventions, my table is just like a bunch of spooky little girl photos of all different kinds, and then like my green-haired dark matter photo, and it's like, yeah, quite a variety.
Awesome. We've got tons of fans already commenting from the YouTube channel. We have
Oh
Laura
yeah.
Page says, hi, Jodelle.
Hello. I'm
Glad
so
you're
happy you guys are here to do this with me. I've never done anything like this before. I think it's going to be really fun. I know it's really hard for people to actually like come to conventions, and people have asked me a lot like, "Oh, how do I get a photo from you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Sorry, I'll let you know when I have a way to do that." So this is great.
Yeah, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get signing.
All
Do
right.
you have the first print ready to go?
Let's see what we've got here.
And guys, if you ever want to go to during the stream, go to streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland, and you can see where all these really cool prints are. She's going to sign them here live right now. So go on and head there.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I'm going to open it again because it decided to take me somewhere else, and then I will get right to signing your photos. Okay. I've got a bunch here. Thank you, guys. I'm excited about this. All right. I'm going to do the VIP ones first because those are the ones that are supposed to be on camera, but I think I can get to everybody's today, so we'll see. All right. What do we got first? We got a Twilight photo. Good choice for Marina. Let me go to my photos over here. I like this photo. It's a good one. I can't believe how long ago this was. Like, I'm so small.
So young there.
I was like 14. I turned 15 during filming.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
literally, like I filmed on my birthday, and I didn't actually have to do any scenes that day. So I just got to like go hang out on the Twilight set on my birthday and get free food. It was great. It was a good birthday. All right, this one is to Marina, Marina. There we go. First one.
Yay.
I'm going to put that in a safe spot over there. Let's see what else we got. All right. Oh, complete. I'm getting the hang of this. Okay. Let me see if there's any other VIP Twilight ones. Oh,
Do you have a favorite memory from Twilight?
I mean, probably my birthday. That was a really good, that was a good time. I mean, I wasn't on it for like a very long time. You know, it was like a small-ish part, but I really loved working on it. I mean, probably just finding out that I actually got the role. You know, getting the call that that I actually booked it was pretty surreal because I didn't think that I would. I auditioned for a lot of things, you know, and I don't book most of them. Like when you think about how many auditions I do, which is quite a lot, then I don't actually end up doing all of them, of course. But yeah, I didn't think I was actually going to get it. I was like,
what a huge one to get. I mean, Twilight is such a huge franchise.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I'm not actually going to like book this. Like, there's no way. I was just excited to get to audition for it. And then when I actually got the part, I was just shocked. I honestly couldn't really believe it until I was actually on set because I didn't want to like get to, I don't know. You never know what will happen. They could recast me before I get there or whatever, but they didn't, and I ended up doing it. So it was very exciting. Cool. All right, we got this lovely dark matter collage. This one is for Jenny. Dark matter was one of my favorite roles. I love space shows, so I loved working on a spaceship. Yeah. Which ones do you like?
Well, I am a big X-Files fan.
Oh, yeah.
Great. How does it feel though being on so many iconic TV shows and movies that are so well versed in sci-fi horror genres?
Uh, uh, Sorry, can you repeat that question? Because I was reading at the same time, and then I realized that I was only a notice came up, and I was like, "What's that?" I was making sure I actually completed that last one. I did. Okay, sorry. Can you repeat that?
How does it feel being in so many things that are sci-fi horror genre? I mean, that's such a cool, that comes with so many fans and such a cult
Yeah.
following.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm so happy that I've done all those things, because there's lots of other actors who, and I mean, conventions, there's more like mainstream stuff there now. But for a lot of the stuff that I've done, like that's the reason that I've been able to do stuff like that, because they have such massive fan bases, which is what makes it, so fun for me, because I like that interaction. And then, I'm a fan of those things personally too. So it makes it just a lot more fun for me. But it's pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, things like Twilight, or, even Dark Matter, obviously not as big as Twilight, but still has a ton of fans.
We have a fan that says, I so miss Dark Matter.
Me too. I miss it so much. I want it back. We were supposed to have 5 seasons, and we got 3 seasons, which is still more than a lot of other shows get. I mean, we could have just had 1 or not even been able to make a whole season. So I'm still happy that we got to make what we did. But obviously, I would have loved if we got to finish the show and not give everybody a cliffhanger. I feel really bad about that. All right, we got a Bioshock.
Figure out what happens in the show.
Yeah, our showrunner did write up like what was going to happen with the show, and he put it all on like Twitter, on his blog.
That's awesome.
So that was really nice of him to do. I haven't actually like read all of the like plot that was supposed to happen, because I was like, that's just gonna bum me out because I didn't get to film it. So I never did. Okay, we have a Bioshock picture. This one is to Sierra. Could you please write your favorite little sister quote? Do we have any Bioshock fans watching right now? Because maybe you guys can help me out and tell me what your favorite quote is.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to Google it to make sure I don't get it wrong, because I only remember a few words here and there. I don't know any.
Bioshock is so cool too. I love, one of my favorite things is that post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I really, really like the way they designed it. It's honestly, it's so pretty. I'm really bad at video games, but I love the just aesthetic of Bioshock. It's amazing. I wish I was like better at actually playing them. I just didn't really grow up with video games in my house, unfortunately. Yeah. So I'm not very good at them. Not the like complicated ones anyway. I'm good at like Tetris and Pac-Man and like that, those kind of games. But I'm not great at these. All right, to Sierra. Do we have any suggestions? Mr. Bubbles. See, I remember that. I remember saying Mr. Bubbles a lot. You know what? I'm gonna Google little sister quotes, and I'm gonna pick my favorite. I don't want to get it wrong. Little sister, not sitter. That's not. Little sister, Bioshock 2. Autocorrect will fix it. Okay. Quotes. I remember like vaguely, but I'm not gonna get the actual. Well, yeah. Maybe I will just write Mr. Bubbles. They're like, there's some complicated ones on here. I'm looking for like 3 words, These ones are long. I don't remember saying half of these things. There we go. Okay, I'll do that one. Look, Mr. Bubbles, Adam. That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get it wrong. All right.
Awesome.
Huh. I had a lot of I don't remember doing all of these. It was so long ago. I've never actually just looked at like a list of all my lines, because I obviously haven't like played through the full game, because I'm just not very good at it. But I've looked up like videos, where people do like compilations of like the little
Yeah.
sister lines. So I've looked that up before, but I've never actually.
Do you
like,
have a
just looked at
preference of
something like
what you like more? Do you like being on set or do you like being at the mic?
I would love to do more voice work. I just haven't done a ton of it because it's kind of a hard thing to break into, even if you're already like, you know, an actor who's done a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I love, the problem is that I really like doing this kind of voice work, and like ParaNorman was one of my favorite things I've ever done because I love his movies so much. But yeah, I'd like to do more, you know, serious voice work like that. I'm not so great. Like sometimes I'll have voice auditions for like, you know, My Little Pony type. Like I'm just not very good at doing those those voices. I'm better at this kind of thing, but there's not necessarily a lot.
I mean, ParaNorman
I need more.
amazing, and you did such a good job as Aggie.
Thank you.
I
I seriously, I love Leica so much. Okay, I'm gonna write this before I
everything.
whenever I try and talk and write quotes at the same time, I end up writing what I'm saying. Okay, look, Mr. Bubbles. There we go. Okay.
Jenny says hi from Israel.
Oh, wow. Hello. I bet we have people from all over the place. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Got that one for Sierra done. Let me mark that finished. Complete. All right. What else do we have here? We got another dark matter one. I love this photo. Let me find it. This is one of my favorites. If I can get it. I did attempt to like sort these out, but there were more of them than I realized. And I thought I had them in piles, but there's more underneath. There's the supernatural ones. There's the Silent Hill. Where is that 5 photo hiding? It's got to be here somewhere.
Raza Gaming Crew wants to know, have you ever gone into songwriting?
No. I'm not, it's not my specialty. I would like to, but I feel like it's one of those things that you think you're going to be really good at it, and then you actually like try to do it and you're like, oh no, I think I'm just going to stick to listening to music because I don't actually really have a knack for this. Yeah, it would be fun though. I love music. I listen to music all the time. Oh, there it is. There weren't that many of them, so it was hiding in there. Sneaky. Yeah, I really love music, and there's a lot of like local Vancouver musicians that I really like, which is, I live in Vancouver, so it's really nice because I can go to like smaller shows all the time of people I really like, and you know, not have to pay like $300 in like some massive, it's like a little show. Yeah, I do love music, but I'm not the best at writing it. Okay, this one is to Bass, B-A-S, that's a cool name. To Jodelle. Need to get a new Sharpie. That one's running out a little bit, but you can definitely still see it. It's still there. There we go.
Awesome.
I might go over that again later, but it's done. All right, there we go. Still got a bunch more VIP ones. I'm super happy that I've got so many orders because like I wasn't very great about letting people know that this was happening because I was sick this week. So thank you guys for being here and for ordering the photos. I'm really happy about this.
We're just glad you're doing better and could do it. I mean,
yeah,
getting over COVID is rough.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't like too bad, but it wasn't. I wouldn't recommend it to a friend. You know, like it's not. I didn't love it.
Wouldn't recommend.
It's not my favorite thing. Yeah, if you can avoid it, I recommend avoiding it. It's not super fun, but I'm feeling okay now. Just have a bit of the sniffles, and yeah, I'm fine. It's my sister accidentally gave it to me. She felt really bad about it. Yeah. So we were both sick. So you know, at least we were going through it together. It's all right.
Bonding with COVID.
Like a piece of paper. Need something to test the.
John Knight wants to know, did you enjoy Bioshock 2?
Like recording it, I definitely did. It's funny, like I said, like looking through all those lines, I don't remember saying half of them, but I do remember that it's really funny when you're doing voice work, especially for a video game. Like, it's really different than if you're just doing like a regular scene, even like a voice scene, because that's in like chronological order, and it's like you know exactly what the scene is going to be like. And then for a video game, they just give you a whole bunch of, you know, random lines and like slight variations of them, and you don't really know where they're going to go in the game or how it's going to be when somebody's actually playing it. And there isn't like one way it's going to be. It's, you know, they put the lines wherever depending on what the player does. So it's really interesting. Yeah, just like a ton of random lines, and then at the end there's just like a list of like noises, you know, like grunts and stuff, like, oh, now you're climbing up this thing, and you have to be like and it's really weird, but it is fun. I'd like to do more video game stuff. Yeah, it's definitely different than what I'm used to. All right, this is another VIP one. Doesn't have a name, but there's a little message. So whoever you are, thank you for that. All right, just gonna sign my name. Silent Hill picture.
Awesome.
All right, and complete. Got another Twilight one here.
Maria wants to know,
the Collector.
Like acting on the show The Collector.
Oh, wow, every once in a while somebody brings up something that I like almost forgot happened. Like it was so long ago. Just there's certain things that nobody ever like brings up in person. Like I know I did them, but it was a long time ago, and yeah, I don't hear that a lot. That was a really fun one. That again was a creepy little girl character, but not in like an obvious, but like I was like the devil, but it was like a cutesy one, you know. Normally I'm like a ghost or something and I look all like gross, but this one was I was in like pretty dress, like pigtails, and yeah, it was very fun, very odd for like a cutesy little girl to be like speaking the way that I was, pretending to be literally the devil, but I loved it. I probably enjoyed it a little too much. People always seem to think it's, well, when I was younger, they would always be like, probably a little concerned at how much I enjoyed those kinds of roles, but they're more fun. They always are. It's more fun to like play the villain, you know? I'm obviously not like that in real life, so if I'm going to be acting, might as well do something totally different than how I am. Okay, we've got a Twilight picture here for Nicole. To Nicole, and a quote on there. What did you do to me? That's a good choice. What did you do to me? Okay, there we go. Got that one done.
Awesome.
Always got to let them dry a little bit.
Question: what are your top 5 Ghibli films?
Oh, I mean, usually people ask my favorite, so that's probably a better question, because I cannot pick. If every time somebody asks me my favorite, I'm like, I don't know. You could like, well, I've literally got a Princess Mononoke poster behind me, so I love that one. But I just watched Howl's Moving Castle a couple nights ago again. I've seen them all, but you know, I watched it again, and I think today that's my favorite. And then definitely Princess Mononoke, Kiki, because I named my cat Gigi from that movie, and Spirited Away. I feel like that was like 4. I don't Nausicaa, but also all of the other ones. I am not good at picking favorites, especially with Ghibli movies, because I really love them all. But yeah, I think Howl's Moving Castle is my favorite one.
Awesome.
Ooh, somebody got one of the spooky Silent Hill ones. I love this one. If I can find it, I will sign it. Next time I
Purple Freak 3. The site didn't really give much information on whether there was a cutoff date for photos. So you guys, you can buy photos now. You can buy them tomorrow. Jodelle's keeping her shop open. So go to streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland, and you can find all of these super cool prints, and she's going to sign them.
Yeah. All right. Got one of these dark Alessa photos. I love it when people get this one because I feel like people usually go for the classic Alessa picture, but I like the spooky one. If you're going to get a Silent Hill photo, you know? I mean, I like them both, but this one, I feel like it's an underrated picture. This one is to Trent. And write anything you want. Usually when people ask me to write a quote on this picture, I do the "look at me, I'm burning" quotes because that's one of my favorite parts. She like puts her arms out and they're on fire. Somebody a really long time ago did a little like meme and put "free hugs." I like that. So that's one of my favorite parts. So I'm gonna write that. Look at me. Dog? Oh.
He's joining in the background.
Hey, puppy.
Oh, this person wants to know, how did you like working on Case 39? She says,
it was awesome. Yeah, I loved working on Case 39. Renee Zellweger was in that movie, and she's honestly like the nicest person I've ever met or worked with. I love her so much. Like, definitely favorite person. You know, even if she wasn't like a massive star, I would still be like, oh, she's one of the sweetest people I've ever met. You know, not like, oh, for a movie star, she's nice. Like, no, she's the most like genuine, like sweetest person ever, and she's really nice to everybody on set. You know, not just like the actor. She's really nice to the crew, and just she's so sweet. I would really love to work with her again. Yeah, she made it really fun. I hope I get to see her again sometime.
She actually played my sister's mom in a movie once.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, she's super sweet. Okay, we got another spooky Silent Hill picture. This one is to Christian. Hi, Jodelle. I'm a massive Silent Hill fan. Loved how you played Alessa in the film. Thank you so much, Christian. And I'm going to put your name on it to Christian. Okay, no quote or anything, just my name. There it is. Let it dry. And put that in.
Spencer wants to know favorite line from Dark Matter.
The one that always comes to mind is when Five says "kill them all," just because it's like very out of. She's been like so sweet before that, and then she's kind of a badass in that scene. So that's one of my favorite moments, just because when I was reading the script, I was like, "Oh, okay, Five, all right." Yeah, that was a good one. I like that line, but there's like a bunch others that I really like. There's some really cute scenes with the android. Zoe, who played the android, was just so good at it. She was hilarious. Yeah, they have some really cute scenes together, and there's a lot of lines in there that I like. There's one where they're like sharing hot chocolate, but yeah, the "kill them all" is the one that I always remember the most because it was just like so surprising when I was reading the script. Okay, we've got another spooky Silent Hill picture. After I said nobody ever gets these, I've got like a bunch of them. This one is for Daniel. I'm so paranoid about like spelling people's names wrong, even if it's like a really normal name, because people always spell my name wrong. There we go.
Peter wants to know, did you relate to your Office Games character?
I filmed that quite a while ago. And I think it's like out, but on some like free thing. I wasn't sure if it was going to get released, but so it was a long time ago. It was like way before COVID, and then it got really delayed. But yeah, kind of, yeah. She was similar to me, kind of like a geeky type. I do like playing characters that are actually like similar to me, even though I said, you know, it's fun to do something that's completely like separate, like a devil or whatever. It's also nice to have a change once in a while, do something that's similar. I've still got some more VIP ones here, so let's see. Oh, there's a ParaNorman one, and I have to find it in the pile, so maybe I'll do this Bioshock one first. There's the Bioshock picture. All right. This one is to Edward. To Ed. For Ed.
John Knight wants to know, what's your favorite horror movie?
You know, it's funny. I've like done a lot of horror movies, obviously, but I haven't really. I don't like watch a lot of them. I mean, I watch the ones that I'm in. You know, not like just all the time for fun, but I watch them when they come out. But I don't watch a lot of like horror stuff. I like it kind of, you know, creepier, like spookier.
I say the same thing all the time. Like, everybody thinks I like horror films. I'm like, I like spooky, not scary.
Yeah. Like, I don't necessarily watch things that are like super gory and stuff, even though those ones are really fun to film. I know I was in Cabin in the Woods, but that is actually one of my favorite horror movies. Just because it's like, it is, you know, it's scary and everything, but it's also
It's like, got that Joss Whedon humor.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't like, you know, it's kind of like a parody type horror movie. So I love that one because I think it's got kind of a little bit of everything. It's not just straight up like, let's see how gory we can make this. You know, it's like, it's really fun. I love that one. And there's other things that aren't necessarily horror, but I feel like are kind of in the genre. Like Little Shop of Horrors has horror in the title. I don't know. I think it's, you know, it's a spooky kind of movie. Plants eating everybody. I love that movie. So things like that. That's the kind of thing that I really like. Yeah. I've got another Dark Matter photo here. All right, I got to start looking for the photos that I've been putting off because I don't know where they are in the pile. All right, that's Bioshock and Silent Hill. Cabin in the Woods. There's just some that there's like only a few of, so they're hiding. Oh, there it is. This is a good one. I have this jacket. I kept it.
Oh, that's super cool.
It's a good jacket. It's got all this like beading and stuff on the back. Just, you know, green in the front, party in the back.
Do you feel like you're the character when you wear the jacket?
I do a little bit because I don't really look that different. I just had the like green hair, but my hair is the same length right now. So yeah, I feel like I basically am 5 when I'm wearing those clothes. I have a few things. Like one of my favorite pairs of boots is from the show. There were some really good clothes. Like I loved the clothes that she wore. I just wouldn't necessarily wear them all at once like she does because she wears like every color and pattern all together. But I like the like individual items. So yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, this one is for Glenn. Please also sign as 5 from Dark Matter and Harmony from Stargate. Yes. How do I do that? Okay, I'll start with the name. 2 Glenn, 2 N's. I wonder if Glenn's here. Hey, Glenn. Maybe. Please also sign as 5 from Dark Matter and Harmony from Stargate. I'm not sure if they mean they want me to do like a signature as like 5 and Harmony, or usually people just want me to put like my character name So I'm not sure which one. What do you think?
If it were me, I would maybe say from the characters and then also sign your name next to that.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thanks. That's the one downside to this, is it's when I'm actually like the person's in front of me, I can clarify exactly what they want me to write, and then I have to kind of guess here, but I'll do my best. It'll have my name on it and everything, so it's the best I can do.
And Purple Freak 3 wants to know, do you prefer supernatural roles like The Collector, Silent Hill, or more realistic movies like The Office, Game, or World?
Wait, the question went away.
Oh.
More like supernatural. Oh, thank you. Supernatural roles. I think I like spooky roles better. Yeah, I mean, it depends what it is, because, you know, like Dark Matter was one of my favorite ones, and that's not like necessarily spooky or like horror or supernatural. I mean, it's, you know, it's like space, so it's kind of adjacent to that, but yeah, I think that's more fun, but I do like a little bit of variety. You know, I like to switch it up. If I just do one thing for a long time, then I'm gonna get bored of that no matter what it is. So, but I like the spooky ones.
It's cool to just immerse yourself into different worlds.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so fun. And like I said before, like those ones have the best fan bases as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's great. Okay. From 5 and Harmony. I'm almost done.
Don't worry, take your time.
5 and...
Lots and lots of people commenting. Don't worry, guys, we're gonna get to your questions, and keep asking questions, keep commenting. We want to hear from you.
There we go. All right, I got this one done. Click one, complete. All right. Okay, got a little pile going down there. Just got a few. Oh, I still have a few VIP ones left. Gonna make sure I get through all of those. All right, yeah, I gotta get all the VIP ones done. So let's find this ParaNorman photo. It's in here somewhere. This one is one of my. This is not the ParaNorman photo, but this is one of my favorite photos that I signed because. No, wrong side. Right there, his face is there. I don't know what was happening there, but that's just so funny to me. Every time somebody gets this at a convention, I point it out to them because, like, I didn't notice for so long. I was signing these for ages, and then one day I was like, "What is he doing in the corner there? Where did he come from?" So funny. I don't know what was happening there. I think it was just like it might have been from the scene, or maybe he was, you know, like crawling in because I was trying to kill him and stuff like that. But I don't remember. It's very, very entertaining. All right, this ParaNorman photo is in here somewhere.
Ellie wants to know any new projects in the near future.
Not right now. I'm still doing auditions all the time. But you know, like I said, I do a million auditions. I might not like really book any of them, or I might just book one thing. Even though I've done tons of auditions. But yeah, hopefully soon. I'm still keeping busy though, you know, with stuff like this and conventions. I've got one coming up in Sacramento soon. Sinister Creature Con, I believe it's called. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And, you know, if I have something that I'm filming soon, obviously I will tell you guys as soon as I'm allowed to. This ParaNorman photo is really like hiding away. It's got to be in here somewhere. There must be just like a couple of them. I definitely should have sorted these a bit better, but I didn't think it would be that hard to find them.
No worries.
Where is it? Is there only like one of them? I'm so confused. It's got to be in here somewhere. All right. Okay. This one's Silent Hill. This one is Eclipse. That one's all Eclipse.
Maria only wants to know, which role would you like to reprise? What would you like to do again?
Like one that I've already done. If I could just do like more ParaNorman, that would be great. I don't necessarily want to redo it, but I just want more of it.
It would be cool to see like a whole movie just on Aggie's life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I was only really in it like at the end. But I would love to have like some more of her story. I mean, they gave like a summary of it, but I want to really like get into it, like an Aggie prequel. I think that would be awesome. How? Okay, I genuinely can't find it. I'm looking through all of them, and unless there's only maybe one of them. Okay, I'm gonna do the other ones first, because I honestly have looked through the whole pile, and I just don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't see a ParaNorman picture. That's weird. All right, I'll leave that one last so I can make sure I do these other ones. That is strange. I see all of the other ones in the pile. There might only be like 2 of them or something, and they're just hiding. But I've got another Silent Hill one here, and I know where that one is. Okay.
And if we're missing any, we'll definitely send you a whole bunch more.
Yeah, like if it's not there for some reason, I'll get it, you guys. Don't worry. But I don't see it in the pile for some reason. Yeah, I haven't signed any ParaNorman ones yet, so it could just be hiding in there somewhere. But I've got another Silent Hill picture here. This one is for Fitzgerald. Make sure I spell that right. 2. T Z. We say Z, not Z here in Canada.
I'm just going to remind everybody to go to streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland, and you can see all of these prints here. If you're just now joining us, she is signing live now. And make sure to go. It's streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland.
It's actually so many people got this picture this time. This has never happened before. Whenever I do in-person conventions, only like a few people get this one, and everybody else gets the regular Alessa picture.
I like the colors in that one. It really.
I know. My friend and I, for ages, had a massive debate about whether this outfit was blue or purple. And on the camera right now, it looks blue, but in this photo, I swear it looks bright purple. But when I hold it up there, it looks blue. Maybe it's my computer screen. That's like some kind of blue gold dress. I don't even. It's really confusing. I swear it was. Now I can't even remember. No, it was purple. It was purple. It was purple. But my friend thought it was blue. I was like, no, I wore it. I promise you, it was purple.
Christopher wants to know, what's your favorite comedy?
Oh, I'm so bad at picking favorites. As soon as I sign off of this, I'm gonna remember every comedy that I love. Ferris Bueller is one of my favorite movies. And yeah, that's comedy. I like that one. I mean, Princess Bride is another one of my favorite movies. That one's pretty funny. Yeah, but there's a bunch that I'm gonna think of as soon as I sign off on this. But those are 2 of my favorite movies in general, which happen to be very funny.
Yeah.
They're like my comfort movies. I mean, I have a bunch, but those are a couple of them. I can watch them over and over and over again.
You can just quote for days.
Yes, exactly. They're very, very quotable. Yeah. I mean, we practically have the whole, movies memorized because they're so memorable and yeah, very rewatchable. Okay, this Silent Hill one is to Alan. I need to grab a different silver Sharpie. Got another one in the pile here. There we go. Make sure it works. That's better. Okay, to Alan. See, this person wants me to write the quote that I chose for the other one. Look at me, I'm burning. Good choice. It's my choice. It's always the best one for this. Look at me. I'm burning. There we go.
And Jenny wants to know, did you have fun acting in Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah, I did. Still can't believe I'm in that movie. I always forget, like, there's some things like, Cabin in the Woods is just so big that I forget sometimes that I'm in it. Also because I like that movie. And so I just forget. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I was actually in that. But I really liked working on it. I didn't have like a massive role, so I wasn't on it for like the whole time, which is why it's easy for me to just kind of forget for a minute that it was me. But I loved working on it. Being a zombie is very fun. It has its pros and cons. It feels gross to have all those prosthetics all over you and everything. They literally like caked just gunk in my hair, and it feels gross, to be honest, but it looks very cool and it's still fun. But it just feels icky. But it looks very good. They did a great job. They did an amazing job with all the like monsters and everything. From
how long did it take for the makeup and stuff to be put on?
I think I could be remembering wrong, but I feel like it was about like 4 hours ish. Because they airbrush it all on. Like they'll do the prosthetics first, so they like stick those on. There's like latex and stuff like that, and then they do like a base color, and then they do all the airbrushing details, and it doesn't like look as complicated as it actually is when you look at it. It's just like, oh, this is zombie makeup, just like put a bunch on. But first of all, you have to do it exactly the same every day, so it's not like you can't just kind of put makeup everywhere randomly. You have to actually like make it match every day, so it's really tricky. They did an amazing job. They did a really, really amazing job. But yeah, it was fun. And like the contact lenses that I wore, I like couldn't really see anything, which made it tricky to do like a one-armed like zombie walk in the forest at night. But I managed. Yeah, it's weird, like not being able to see when you're working is very strange, but the contacts look really cool, so it was worth it. I've got another Bioshock photo. This one is to Sean. Any words, quotes of your choice, please? Thank you so much. I'm going to do the same one as before. What did I put on the other one? Look, Mr. Bubbles, Adam. That's what I put it. Yes, I'm going to do the same quote. To Sean with an AU. Look, Mr. Bubbles, and there we go. Okay.
Awesome. And Ellie wants to know, I'm trying to pull it up here, any fun memories from filming Never Knock?
Oh yeah, that one was a really fun one. We filmed it pretty quickly. Sometimes really super high budget movies, they take like 3 months filming them or something. It can be months and months. And then some movies are like 2 or 3 weeks. And this one was a pretty short one. I think it was probably like 3 weeks-ish. It was filmed in Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. A lot of like night shoots and outside stuff. But it was very fun. I got to work with some of the people from the show Winona Earp, who were all really sweet. I really liked the people I was working with on that. Night shoots are tricky because like it's hard enough to remember all your lines and everything, but then when you're really sleepy and when you're like so tired that you get to the point where you're kind of like giggly tired, and then that's happening like on set when you're trying to do your scenes, it makes it interesting. But yeah, we all had a really good time filming it. Yeah, that's an example of like a scary, gory thing that's actually super fun to film, especially if you like the people you're working with. Then it's a good time. I loved working on that. Got another dark matter photo. This collage one. This one is for Jeff. Okay. Is this the one that works or not? Yeah, that's the one that works. Okay, good. 2.
And speaking of dark matter, Andrew wants to know, how long did it take to make your hair green in dark matter?
Oh, our lovely hair person Renee took like an entire day or 2 days each season getting my hair green, depending on how well it went the first day. Sometimes she would have to touch it up again because you can only do so much to somebody's hair in one day. The first year it went really great, and she did an amazing job every year, but my hair was like less and less happy about it as the seasons went on. The first year my hair was like totally just natural color and everything, so it all went really well and it was still nice and soft. And then by the third season the ends were like, well, just kind of like straw. But I miss that hair so much. I would have just like left it that color the whole time, but I can't really. I had to audition for things in between, so I couldn't really do that, unfortunately. I still miss it a lot. But yeah, she was really good at it. Really, really good at doing hair like that. Because a lot of the time you can't even do it that like in one day. Sometimes when you actually go to a salon, they get you to like come back another day because they don't want to wreck your hair. But she managed somehow. I don't know. It was always such a beautiful, vibrant color. I had to wash it in like cold water in the winter in Toronto though to make sure that it didn't fade really fast. Okay, I've got this Jeff one done. All right. The only VIP ones that I have left are the ParaNorman photos. I'm going to look one more time. One more time. Very thoroughly. Okay. It's kind of like yellowy. It's in here somewhere.
Have them, then we'll definitely make sure to do them at another time. For
yeah,
sure.
I'll absolutely get them done. But now it's bugging me. I just want to... Okay. They're not in there. Let me check this pile. These ones are Bioshock. Nope. These ones are Supernatural. Nope. I'm actually going to be like annoyed if they are here because I looked so many times. I really don't think they are. I don't think they are. Unless I somehow managed to leave a pile of photos somewhere else. But I don't think that I did. I just took them out of the plastic. So I've done all of them except for those ParaNorman ones.
Okay, so we'll make sure
they might magically appear after this, but I don't think I have them.
We'll send them to you. And guys, if you're watching this and you ordered a ParaNorman print, Jodelle will sign it at a future date when she has said prints.
Yes, I will make sure to do it. How much longer do we have here?
It's been 49 minutes.
Okay, cool. I've got some extra time then.
Yeah.
So I've done all the VIP ones except for those.
So this person wants to know, how do you think you'd fit in a wolf pack?
I'm more of a cat. Like, I don't know. You probably mean like playing a like wolf pack character, but still, I don't know if I give off that vibe. I feel like I'm definitely more of a vampire due to the paleness of me. I feel like I fit that role really well. I don't know if I could pull off being a wolf pack member, but yeah, vampires definitely suit me. I'm gonna... Oh, this one doesn't have a name on it, but I've already got it. Well, let me see if I can find Another dark matter one with a name on it. Okay, this one's for John. I've done the VIP ones, so I'm just moving on to the other ones I've got here. Hello, John, if you're here. To John. I've got a lot of people here. Thank you, guys.
Oh, so many comments and questions.
It's awesome.
Trying to get to as many as we can.
Let me have a look here. Oh, where's my mouse?
Somebody's asking, do you miss working with David Hewlett?
Yeah, I got to work with him on Stargate when I was like 12, 13, and then I was reunited on Dark Matter. I'd really like to work with him again. He's awesome and he's hilarious. Yeah, he was great on Dark Matter. It's always nice to like see somebody again and work with them after it's been so long. Like there's a lot of people I worked with when I was really young, and you know, when you're like 10, you're not really gonna get to keep in contact with people the same as if you're an adult, especially then. Like, you know, social media is a lot bigger now, and it's way easier to keep in touch with people or be like, oh, I'll just add you on this or whatever. But you know, when you're a kid, I didn't have like a cell phone to give people my number, so it's harder for me to keep in touch. So yeah, it's much easier now, but it's really nice when I get to see somebody that I worked with when I was a lot younger. Yeah, I worked with some really cool people that I miss. I'd like to work with him again for sure. I'm going to sign this one for Ken, another dark matter photo.
Austin wants to know, did you make those ghost earrings?
No, I did not. My friend picked these up for me at a little craft market. I really like them. There were other ones that he sent me a picture of with like orange and black beads, but I like the little rainbow ones because it's colorful, but also like Halloween. They're the perfect October earrings. I love them very much. I should check. What was I think I remember the person who made them. Yeah. So their Instagram handle is shyegg_. So you should look them up because they have really, really cute earrings. Some of them are eggs and some of them are ghosts. They just did a really cute little like puppy cat vase. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Bee and Puppy Cat, but it's really cute. Yeah, you guys should check that out. It's adorable. I do make a lot of these kind of things, so that is a fair assumption, but sometimes I like to support other artists and buy their little crafts.
That's awesome. Where can people find your stuff that you've made?
Oh yeah, I have an Instagram and an Etsy and stuff. I don't put things on Etsy as much as I should. I'd like to update it more than I do, but I try to put stuff up when I have time, and I know that I'm going to have time to like send everything out. But it is Mika Make Stuff. Mika is my middle name. I've got that in my Jodelle Mika, like my regular Instagram in the bio. It says what my craft one is, I think. If it doesn't, it's Mika Make Stuff. You can look it up. But yeah, I make little crafty stuff like that too, and I make a lot of like tiny food and that kind of thing. That's one of my favorite things to make. I was gonna put a bunch of like Halloween stuff up, but I got busy, and I want to bring some stuff to the convention that I'm going to do. So I decided to focus on that instead so that I would have things to bring. One of the last conventions I did, I brought some little crafty stuff, like little mini Oreo earrings and I actually made tiny little axes, like earrings and necklaces for like the Patience Buckner, the Cabin in the Woods axe. So I was trying to make it like themed for the roles that I've done. I did little like boxes and plaques with the Silent Hill sign, stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably put up some like cute little Christmas things, or I'll just put Halloween things up, even if it's past Halloween, and you can buy them anyway, because it doesn't have to be October, does it?
It's Halloween all year long.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to wear these little ghosty earrings all year. I just happened to get them this month, so. But I love them. whenever the like Halloween decorations come out at, you know, like Michael's or dollar store or whatever, I'm like, oh, house decorations. Nice. I've got a dark matter photo here for Taylor. To Taylor. There we go. Complete.
Awesome. There's a question here. How is it when you have to play two different characters, like in Silent Hill?
It's really fun to play different characters. I think that might be the only time I've ever done it, or like that anyway, like two totally different characters that are both in the movie a lot. And I mean, really it was kind of three, because there was Sharon, who's just like, you know, regular little girl, and then there's Alessa, who's also kind of a regular little girl, and then there's Dark Alessa, who's the really creepy one. So it was kind of three. I mean, Sharon and Alessa are not all that different, but Dark Alessa obviously is a little creepier. Yeah, I liked playing all of them though. Again, Dark Alessa definitely looks the coolest, but also I had like makeup on my teeth and stuff, so that was another one where it like feels kind of gross but looks really cool. Yeah. I liked playing Dark Alessa though. It was definitely like the more fun character, other than makeup on your teeth. Yeah, makeup shouldn't be on teeth. It feels really weird.
A lot of people are asking if you have any cons coming up.
Yeah, so I do have I have one coming up for sure. That is just like this week. I'm leaving on Friday. It's really soon. It's Sinister Creature Con, and that one is a spooky convention in Sacramento. So if you look up Sinister Creature Con, then I will be at that one. I'm really excited for that one. I think that one's just one day. So if you're in the area, please come and say hi. Even if you don't buy anything, you can still like come look at all the cool vendors, because they usually have really cool art. Lots of artists that make really amazing things, especially at a spooky Halloween kind of convention. There's lots of good stuff. So yeah, come say hi if you can. And I've got more that are like not till like next year-ish, that I'm still like sorting out the details on, but that's the soonest one. So yeah, and whatever else I've got coming up, I will make sure to post about it on Instagram and everything, so that people can come and say hi.
Nice. Let's see. I'm seeing how many prints you have left. Ah. There we go.
Got quite a lot.
And again, guys, Jodelle will be back. She'll be able to sign all of the ones that are also missing, like the ParaNorman print. So don't worry. We will make sure it gets signed.
All of the other VIP ones were that. Oh, except I think I don't know if I got more or if I just didn't see these before, because I realized I haven't like refreshed the page. So there might be other ones.
Get more, because I saw the number go up.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if they like show up if I don't refresh it, but I see I've got some dark matter ones here, so I'll get those photos out. That's a good choice. I like that picture. There's that one. There's the other dark matter one. It'd be good if I had like a better sort of desk situation here. I just got kind of like little tables around me. I realized it would be a bit hard for me to lay them all out at the same time. So my apologies for the time it takes me to find the pictures. I'm trying. Got one of the dark matter ones there. I just want to find both of them. There it is. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, I got this one for Paul. The one with this massive guy. You can't really tell here, but this, because of the angle, but this thing is massive. It's so heavy. Like, I'm holding it at an angle, like, so you can't really see how tall it is, but when I'm actually holding it next to me, it's like, that was difficult for me to carry. There's some like outtakes from the gallery shoot day where I'm just like laughing, like, because I can't hold it properly.
It must be so
serious here.
Work with props that you don't normally use in everyday life.
Yeah, that's not something I have just laying around my apartment. That's not a thing that I own. It's very, very tricky, but it's fun. It's like, I look really cool in this picture. I just only for like a second, because I was like, okay, you gotta take the picture really quick while I'm holding this up, because I can't hold it up that long. All right.
The Adventures of Maxim and Poppy wants to know, will you be at any cons in Canada?
I don't think I have any other Canadian ones right now, but I'm not sure where in Canada you are, because I'm in Vancouver. But wherever you are, if you have conventions around you that you would like to see me at, please just let them know. Tweet at them or send them an email or something, because that'll help me, get into it, because there's quite a lot in Canada. And yeah, if you just let them know that you'd like to see me there, then maybe they'll invite me. I'd like to do more Canadian cons, because, it's nice to not have to go across the border and traveling like within Canada is just so much nicer. Like, I don't have to worry about there's so much more security and stuff when you're actually going to a different country, and then just going to Canadian cons is so nice. So I'd love to do more. So let them know that you want to see me there, and I will try to be there if I can. I did actually just do a small one in Nova Scotia, which I'd never been there before, and it was really nice. But that one's already happened. So yeah, hopefully I can do some more Canadian ones. All right, this one for Paul is done. All right.
Any more VIP ones?
Let me see. There's the ParaNorman ones. I think I'm just gonna move on to some of the other
cool
ones. Got another Silent Hill here. This one's to Michael. To Michael. Did I do that right? A-E? A-E. Okay. You never know. Jada.
Henry wants to know, do you watch any of the movies that you've been in?
I definitely do watch them when they come out, because it's really exciting, when I've been filming something for so long and then it finally gets released. It's very exciting to actually see it all put together, because it feels pretty different filming it than it does watching it, when they cut it together and they add all the music and everything. And yeah, it's really cool to see how it all comes together. But I don't like watch the things I'm in all the time just like for fun. There's things that I do really enjoy watching, like if I haven't seen it in a very long time, like something that I was in when I was like 6 years old or something that I haven't watched in a long time, then it's really fun. And there's things that I was just in that I just like anyway, things like Cabin in the Woods, that I will watch those pretty often. But yeah, other than that, it's just weird watching yourself. The first time is super exciting, and then after that, you start to be a little critical of yourself and be like, I could have made a better decision in that scene. You want to kind of change the way you did the acting, and you can't. So yeah. I get very excited to watch it for the first time, and then I wait a while so that it's exciting again.
Is there any franchise that you would love to be a part of that you haven't yet?
Sorry, what did you say? A franchise?
Yeah, is there a franchise that you would love to be a part of that you have not yet?
I'd really like to be in Doctor Who, but I'm not British.
Mm.
But yeah, if I could, I mean, I don't have to be British to be on it, but it would help.
I mean, they could use an American doctor.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would love to be on it. Just even I wouldn't even care if I was like a background actor or anything. I just want to go in TARDIS. Although that would kind of make it lose the magic of it when it's, you know, I'd be like, oh, it's just a set and it's not actually bigger on the inside. But it would still be fun. It would be really fun. I'd love to be on Doctor Who. I've always wanted to. When I was a kid, I really, really, really wanted to be in Harry Potter. But again, I'm not British. So I was not in Harry Potter, unfortunately. I've got another dark matter photo here. This one is for Kyle. Okay, to Kyle.
Is there anything that you filmed that you're on a green screen or the set is not exactly as it is when you watch it in the final?
It does. I've definitely had a few of those. Nothing like too crazy where it was really, really, really hard to like picture what was happening around me. Like not like the, you know, Avengers movies or something like that, where it's literally they've got like nothing to work with. Just like all green screen and just like bits of tape for all their eye lines and stuff like that. Yeah, I've never had anything that extreme, but I've done a bit of that here and there. But that kind of thing also makes it more exciting when it actually gets released and you get to watch it, because then it's like you really don't know what it's going to look like. So that makes it even more exciting. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but, you know, adds a little excitement. This person wants me to draw something. If you feel like it, I would love a small little doodle on the front or back from you. That's a good idea. I will do a little doodle. I was wondering, do you know, after I click complete, does it just like go away completely, or can I still see the ones that I've done? Do you know?
So if you go up to the top, there's a button where it says incomplete or complete.
Okay.
So you'll be able to go back and see the completed ones that you've clicked.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm not going to click complete yet on this one, but I have put your name on it, Kyle, but I want to put more time into the doodle and not be distracted. So I'm going to click complete on that as soon as I sign off of this so I can do a little doodle for you, because I don't want to forget about that. So I'm going to put it on the other side over here. I'll do a little doodle, put your names on it. And what else have we got here? Got some more. There's another Silent Hill one, which I've got right on top.
Maria wants to know, is there an actress or actor you would like to act opposite of and that you haven't yet?
That's a good question. I mean, the thing is that when there's somebody that I really like admire or I like watching them in things, I almost don't want to work with them, because like, you know, when you're like a big fan of somebody, you don't want to like ruin that and embarrass yourself, or like maybe they're not super nice in person or whatever. I don't know. Most people are. Like, I've never really had terrible experiences with anybody. Yeah. I've been lucky, you know, some people are not great to work with on set, but I've never really had bad experiences. Most people are really nice, but you never know. And I feel like I don't want the like potential to embarrass myself in front of somebody that I really admire. But there's people that, I mean, I'd like to work with Aubrey Plaza, because I love most, like, everything that I've seen that she's been in, I've loved. I'd like to work with her. But yeah, there's quite a lot of people. I'd love to work with David Tennant, but I like met him once and I could barely function, so I don't know how well that would go. I'm just not sure if that's a good idea. But I would like to. I would really like to. Maybe someday. Maybe now that I've like met him once, I'll be able to control myself better. I'm usually pretty good at that. Like I'm really good at holding back the like fangirling, you know, like there's people, you know, I'm an actor, I'm just a person. People are just, you know, everybody's just a person, even if they're really famous. But I just wasn't expecting to meet David Tennant that day, so I wasn't ready. I usually am like more prepared, and I was not prepared. So I'd like to work with him, but I'd have to prepare.
I feel like I had one of those moments. I'm a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, and I was at this party, and Sarah Michelle Gellar walked right past me, and I was not expecting to see her there. And I'm usually not starstruck whatsoever, but when I met her, I was shaking.
Yeah, that would do it for me too. Definitely. I love Buffy. I did a convention in Australia with what's his name who plays Spike?
Oh, James Marsters.
Yeah. And he's been in like some other things that I really like. I believe he was in Torchwood, the Doctor. Yeah, that's what he was in. The Doctor Who spinoff. Yeah, I really like him, and yeah, I love Buffy as well. And that was a little hard to keep it together. I did better than with David Tennant, but I was actually like a guest at that convention, and so was he. So I had to be chill about it. But he was really nice. But yeah, if she had walked by, I would have had a hard time. This one is a Silent Hill picture. To Mike. There we go.
It has now been an hour and 12 minutes.
Okay.
So do you want to sign one more and then we'll pop off and have you sign at another time?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. Which one should I do? A moment. I'm choosing
No worries.
One. I'll grab one of these Bioshock ones.
So everybody who's watching, we'll make sure to get Jodelle the extra prints, and then we'll schedule it. Make sure to go to streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland, and you'll see when she's going to be signing next.
Trying to find a good last one. Oh, okay, there we go. I'll do that one. All right. This is a good photo. Not the one with my lovely jacket in it. This one is for Brian. To Diane. All right. Got through quite a lot of them. Still have more to do, but I'm happy about that. Thank you guys for getting so many photos.
And there's a bunch of people asking if you're going to be doing more of these live signings. So yes, Jodelle has more prints to sign. She's going to sign a few offline probably, but she'll be back to make sure those VIPs are definitely in, but we have to send her the ParaNorman prints first. So once she gets those, she will then sign them, and you'll make sure to go on her shop to see when that will be. So as soon as it's updated, you'll see it right there on streamily.com/Jodelle Ferland. Thanks so much for joining us, Jodelle. Where can people find you on social media?
I'm Jodelle Mika on most things. I don't post a ton, but I do check up on it. So I've got my Instagram, Jodelle Mika, same on Twitter. And those are the two that I use the most. So yeah, and then I've got like a few other Instagrams I've got a cosplay one, Jodelle Cosplays, and Mika Makes Stuff is for my crafty things, but I've got all of those on my main page, so you can take a look to find those. So yeah, I'll see you on there, and I'll let you guys know if I'm going to be signing more photos, when I'm going to be signing more photos.
Yeah, thanks so much. And everybody who's been watching, thanks so much for joining us at Streamily. Again, I'm Morgan Toll. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can go to streamily.com or find us on Twitter or Instagram, or you can tag me on Instagram at Morgan Elizabeth Toll. Thanks so much, guys, and we can't wait to see you soon.
Thanks.